Greetings, everyone, meaning DailyNetPay private trade share members. John Kielec here with trading results for the week from Monday, July 15 until today, which is Friday, July 19, 2019. Now, I trade to earn, okay? I'm a full-time trader, a Forex market trader, only 6 markets that I trade, and mainly crypto trading, but mainly is the Bitcoin. What I do, I allow you to purchase private trade shares in form of DailyNetPay advertising shares, and whatever shares are profitable without you doing any trades or risk, I share up to 150% of those profits with you. Now, you're going to see the results for this week, so let's get right down to it, and I'm going to show you the stats before we get into explanation of the trading results and what trades I have done. So as you can see, the results, well, this week was a hard week, and if you read the other update earlier this week, we had quite a number of losing trades with Bitcoin. And I'm going to tell you one thing right at the very beginning. Okay, Bitcoin, I just started to trade, well, beginning of this year. I kind of tested last year, but, I certainly have learned something about Bitcoin. Because trading Forex market is different, Bitcoin is different too. But any trading involves risk. And, that's the name of the game. But certainly this, what you're going to hear about in here is quite knowledgeable to me, what I have learned. So overall, this week's profits were kind of low, but I thought we would be in the minus. But we still came, a little bit more than 0.25% in profit. So profit is a profit. A loss is a loss. So, as long as there's a profit, you're never going to lose. So what we did, what you're going to hear about in this presentation, and the stats, biggest Bitcoin loss in my trading. Okay, I've never lost so many trades in Bitcoin. Oenda. Well, Oenda is our Canadian broker where I mostly trade USD against Canadian dollar. Perfect week. We had 11 wins, 0 losses, 0 open trades. Now, next thing what we're going to do, because it's summertime, month of August is going to be pretty busy for me, family events, traveling, fishing, locally. We're going to have less trades, but those trades are going to be longer term. So they might be 2-3 days term. As long as we're going to set limit entry points, limit take profits and stop losses, we will do all right. Now, lastly, we're going to see after this presentation, travel business. You can save a lot of money. And I did another update where, currently I've been those places and I know how much they cost and how much this travel saving can save you a lot of money. And at the same time, nothing is better than saving money while you're trading, saving money while you're traveling, but earning at the same time. It's even better. So this is what you're going to hear. In FX hedge, well, we had 10 wins. FX hedge itself, FX choice. This is the hedging account. We had 10 wins in there, and losses we had 13, and we still have 2 open trades. Those 13 losses, well, 7 of them are actually, I believe 9 of them are Bitcoin. Okay, so we still have 2 open trades. And you're going to see that in the FX choice. BitMEX, well, we had 2 wins and 2 losses, 1 open trade. Once again, this was a horrible week because what has happened to the Bitcoin. Okay, so now we're just going to go to the charts. Okay, these are the 6 markets that I trade. We're going to start up with USD, Canadian dollar. And, what you're going to see in here, these was Oenda trading results, and pretty well we had no losses in here. We had a bunch of trades in here for signals and signals going up and down. There was a trade going up here, productive, profitable. Another trade over here for prices will go up, for prices go up. You can see these trades. We got signals to go up, but we went up, then we went prices down. It was profitable. When we got way down here, there was another trade for prices to go up. And today we traded 3 times, so this was a nice profit from here all the way up there. As soon as it got up there, we reversed our for prices to going down. We profited, then went back up, and we took another for prices down. So this was when trading U.S. Canadian dollar. We did very well in here, and thanks to this, it pulled us into that, into our profits, into those 11 trades. They actually pulled us into that 28% profit. Because if we didn't have that, even a few trades that we would lose in O1, that this week's profit would have been in minus. So, O1 that did good. Okay, that's trading. Next, GPS, GBP, British pound against US dollar, and we did a bunch of trades in here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, we did some trade in here. That was a profitable trade. Tuesday was not in here. We went for prices up. We got another trade in here. We didn't do any trades in here, and Thursday and today there was no trades into that. The market was kind of volatile in here, even though the signal was very weak in here. And by the time I got the signal over here, I didn't want to be in this position over the weekend. Actually, I am. This is the prices we went down. We have this open from yesterday. What am I talking about? See this red mark? And the background is green. So we did, price jumped way up, then it came down, and we're awaiting for the price to go down. Definitely, it almost came here in profit. We almost exited. But that's one of the open trades. That's why you see these background is green, like that means the open trades. Okay, and these 3 in a white background, well, we traded in here, we got a profit. Okay, we took little profits within here, took another little profits for prices to go down in here. This one we did not trade. I was watching. I'm almost placed the trade from up here to go down, but I didn't. I waited because I wasn't sure where it's going to bottom out. But it did bottom out over here. We took it for prices to go up, and you can see we had a nice little profit in here. Once again, in here, we traded a bit when it broke above here and took a little profit in here. Today we did not trade in here because there was no strong signal in Japanese yen. All right, New Zealand dollar, British pound, New Zealand dollar. There was some trades in here that were longer term. Monday there was not. Tuesday we went for prices up because it went down. I missed. It didn't hit my limit order in here. I placed it a little bit higher than I was than anticipated, but anyways, we missed that. But eventually got to the bottom of this, of the Bollinger Band, and underbought conditions. Then we went for prices up, and it wasn't a profit in here, but I kept it open. Wednesday we didn't trade. We exited all the way up here. Okay, then we did a little bit of profit. Then from here, we went for prices down, and because it hit the top, so we took another profit in here, and then we didn't trade today, which is Friday. So Euro USD, this is the market like Bitcoin. Okay, see, this is why anybody wants to trade. You got to get to know the market. You got to get the feel of the trades of the market and get to know the trend is your friend. But sometimes the trend even is your friend. When you get in at the wrong time and don't get out on time, no matter what you do, you're going to lose. And, professional traders have been trading lifetime, 30 years or more. They still have trades that are losing. And that's it, that's the way it is. You got to live with it and get used to it. But as long as more trades are winning and then losing and you're profitable, then you do all right. Euro USD, this is what I am learning. I'm kind of studying this market, get to know, even though the signals in here were pretty strong, but this week there was different. Last week the signals were totally different. They were wild. As soon as it passed my trading strategy, as soon as it went up a bit, it came right down. So I know this market is very volatile, so I'm kind of laying low, learning just as much as I'm learning about Bitcoin and its trends. And talking about Bitcoin, well, this is the Bitcoin up here, which I didn't present. Okay, so you can see over here we had some profitable trades, okay, and those two trades are open, okay. So one trade where we are in profit because we went for prices down, okay, so it's way below here, and this is another for prices to go down, and I believe this place will get down. As soon as it gets past here, see what happens, and we'll close. Hopefully it's not going to go back up there. If it's going to go back up there, our stop loss is just above there, and we'll be stopped out. But it's been kind of a day that it's forming a channel, so we'll see what happens. And talking about Bitcoin, so let's go to the Bitcoin. Actually, we're going to go to Bitcoin here, and you can see, that was trades from last week. We took some profits. And over here we took some profits this week, which there were some trades from last week, but this is our current market right there. Okay, so these are the trend is still downwards. Okay, it's still not bullish but bearish. Okay. And but it's coming pretty close. I believe the market it's gonna. If you guys over here, we have like a resistance. It's kind of hovering over here. These are the 4 trades that are open. Okay, so we have this one is in profit, the other 2 are not. This is like was support. And at one time was a support, but it broke the support, but it didn't break the resistance over here, so we're still in a downtrend. And if it goes back down here, which I think it will, in my opinion, and please do not take my opinion as some kind of trading advice because of that. This is only my opinion. I believe the market will still get down here and will break. If it gets to here and breaks below this support, the target might be 85 before it goes up, which I am hoping. But like I say, when we get into here, close to here, I'm gonna squeeze the stop losses closer so we can take profits and run. Unless it breaks below here, then we'll play the game different way. But that's what I'm predicting, and this is what's happening. Now I'm just going to show you, okay, because this is what happened last week. We had all these open trades, and before the Bitcoin, just plunged to the bottom, and nobody was, actually, there was some prediction it's going to go down to, 20, 30%, but it went down like 70% of the previous trade. That's quite a bit. So this was a major correction, but also what I learned about Bitcoin, the parabolic trend upwards was so fast, and same way it can come down. It can actually come down in any market, but this was a huge a huge market because well, you can see in here when I squeeze this page, okay, like from here, okay, that market right from here, it just shot up. Like, that was in the one day. It was just humongous. Then it, slowly started to come down. It's a parabolic move. So these moves are highly profitable, but they're highly risky. Like, you have to be a total expert, sit at the computer every minute and monitor. And, so this is something about Bitcoin. And this is where I got trapped in that thing. And this is where the major losses came in. Even though I took exits, stop losses were hit, and about 3 or 4 trades I sold, even though, before they hit our stop loss, to prevent further losses. And, you can see in here, you can see that from the past videos, we had nice 6 profitable trades for this parabolic line, but it came in here, well, we lost about 70% of those trades because of this huge plunge of the Bitcoin. So, it sucks. It hurts, but I got to live with it because, it has never happened to me in such way, and it had to happen with Bitcoin. So this is why I have learned lots about here how Bitcoin can in one day just plunge in a parabolic way to increase your huge earnings, and at the same time they can be just as worse, losing all of them in an hour or two. So, and that's Bitcoin. It's pretty wild. Okay, so that's what has happened. But like I say, even despite everything, those losses were like 9 of them out of them, they were because of Bitcoin. But anyways, it's a lesson learned. But still, profit is a profit. Okay, and this is BitMEX, and you can see because we're a little bit behind here. Okay, this is for prices to go up. It's forming a channel, and we're a little bit in a loss. But I believe over the weekend we're gonna shoot down a bit. And like I say, to this strategy, I'm watching this scenario over here on Bitcoin. If it's gonna this thing keeps coming up, okay, and see what happens in here. If it breaks above here, if it goes above here, well, I'm not going to be happy. It could be thing, but I don't think so because it's trending down, it's downwards, and I believe it's going to eventually put us in profit in here, possibly, which I think it's going to hit here, and then we're going to be in profit. Either we're going to exit or I'm going to see if it goes a little bit behind. If it goes below here, I'm going to place a tight stop losses to prevent our earnings, and that's all I can do for time being. Okay, FX choice, these are the two that are open. Okay, so we have one profitable Bitcoin. You can see this is sell. We're down here, so we're in profit. We're going to leave that over the weekend. And we have British pound against USD. We're a little bit in profit in here, but we're not gonna lose that trade. Forex market, I pretty well got worked out. It's that Bitcoin that really hurt us this week. But like I say, we learn from mistakes. Actually, I learned because I trade. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is it. Now the rest of the news is stay up to date. Read your DailyNetPay news. You can bookmark this site in here to stay up to date. And there was a report. There's all kinds of stuff in here. But also I want to shortly talk about the crypto boost and travel business. You have some co-op advertising that actually starts on Monday. You got some promotions and whatever. So it's all in your DailyNetPay news. And something about WTIA, which is created by Mr. Rick Matthews. He's got a few videos in there. And that's actually the video of him, so you can go in here and read all about it, because I got an unexpected call this week. Today's Friday. Got so many family events tomorrow that, anyways, but, and this member, it's amazing. It's amazing. And, and I cannot wait for WTIA either, because it's a great, great program, one of a kind, with a payout system like no other. And Rick is even showing improved how you can earn even passively with WTIA. So he actually made it even better than the previous one. All right, and the WTIA was part of the F5 Millionaires Club, which I owned, and I still got that domain, but that is no longer operational because the entire system had to be reworked. But since I developed DailyNetPay, everybody transferred from F5 Millionaires Club to DailyNetPay. All right, and lastly, my cheap travel business. I highly recommend to go in here. This is a new video I've done today. You're going to hear some of the places that around me here in Southern Ontario where I have been, where I have stayed, where some of my friends are right now and some of my friends are going to, and it's amazing deals. Like if you don't even care to earn, by this travel business, but you can save a lot more money because this travel business, this source, it actually outperforms all other sources in saving. So I highly recommend for you to check it out, and you can find out what this is all about, how to become part of our team, TEEM. Build. I got to get used to this team. This is created by Team Word by Mr. Rick Matthews from WTIA, which means together everyone earns more. And you can. These are the promotions that we have running. So this is all in there for you. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is it for Friday, July 19, 2019. I hope you have a great weekend. Have a blessed weekend. Have a safe weekend, and we'll until next week. But before I even say that, I forgot to mention that all earnings, payouts, compounds will be up to date by Saturday midnight. I know I was a little bit behind last week. I had dentist, my mouth didn't feel good, I had a lot of dental work, I have my teeth and this and that, so it was kind of, it was a horrible week actually, but I always look at it a positive because you got to fix whatever it's negative. We had, Bitcoin kind of went down the tubes in my trading, dentist, and it was a kind of that week. But anyways, look better this week, next week. Have a good one. God bless.